So, making a chime, and I made these very colorful spirals, and so we had to figure out what to do with the top of it. Nothing was working that we figured out until we remembered we bought these beads that we were going to try and melt into cookie cutters. But then I was like, well, why can't we melt them on top of the chime? So that's what we're going to attempt to do.
Here we go. We're going to try it.
Hopefully we don't burn anything up. We do have a bucket of water in case. And we have gloves. Heat or place?
I don't know. What color do you want first?
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing.
We never know what we're doing.
Nope.
We have ideas in our heads, and then trying to make them a reality is interesting.
Doesn't always work,
Nope.
but we try.
Okay, I'm going to pull these over here.
These gloves are funky.
So what colors do you want? Orange.
Probably not clear.
No.
Green, blue.
Blue, yellow, orange. So pink is the only one we don't. Oh, yeah, there's a pink in
Yeah,
here.
there's just light pink.
So
Rolling down the hill.
it's rolling away.
Yellow. Yeah, you can pretty much use all of them. If it works, I think we should just do the whole thing.
Then we need to patent it.
Okay, so we're going to try and heat this from below, right?
The bottom.
Ooh, I can smell it.
We're gonna try not to light ourselves on fire.
Maybe I can't even light it. Can I do this? It's a little hard with gloves.
And I
Now
don't
be
know,
careful.
how hot does it have to be?
Oh. Okay, so it's melting the paint.
It's melting the paint.
I mean, it's pretty hot.
I don't know if that's what we want it to
I don't know, just put it on there and see.
do. It's rolling away.
Oh, it looks like it's melting. Holy crap, it takes a lot of heat. The wind.
Should we heat it from the top?
You can try it. It's not very pretty.
Not yet. Still working on it. So try to see if those will melt now from the top. Yeah. We have flames! Oh shit! Okay, they don't know. They burn.
Kind of looks cool though.
They stink. Okay. Need a new plan?
to get the paint off, or should we sand it?
I don't know. That was awful smelly.
We should probably wear our masks.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think sanding it, because that's just going to give burn marks all over it. If you burn it off.
Yeah, but it's going to get burn marks anyway, isn't it? Because of...
I don't know. What's your plan after that? Are you going to light them from the top again? So the cookie cutters go on a tray, right?
It goes in the oven, right? No,
Grill.
they're heating it from underneath. Should we put them on, like, the other tray we have and heat it from underneath? And then knife it off and onto here?
We're going to butter it.
Or if it, wonder if we could pour it, if it gets hot enough. We'd be able to pour it onto here.
Will it solidify fast enough?
I mean, it took a couple seconds for that.
Okay, so we want to sand that. We don't want this hot. Because if you put it on there melted already, it's just going to pour off. Because it won't solidify.
Okay, so sand this and then we'll come back?
Yeah.
Okay. Stay tuned. Wrong one. Okay, so we have our mask on, so we're trying to figure out. So sanding it is not taking it off very well. I mean, we can always burn it and then sand it, because that part
Because
came
that
off.
came off. Mm-hmm.
Should we do that, or should we just leave it and experiment?
Let's just leave it because it's our experiment. We do have another one that we can use if we need to. So what we're going to try to do this time is we're going to try to heat the pan, put the beads in there, and then flip this into the pan to see if we can get them to solidify on it.
Now, what's going to keep it on here versus on this metal?
I don't know. It's going to be very sticky.
Should we oil this up so it doesn't stick? You know, like greasing a cookie pan.
Yeah, I mean, can't hurt, but I don't know.
Because otherwise, why would it stick to this and not this?
I'm thinking like if you smush it around like this, it's gonna, you're gonna pick it up and it's gonna be like all drippy. That's what I'm picturing anyway.
Yeah, but this is metal and this is metal. So why would it stick to this?
It's probably gonna stick to both.
But we don't want it to stick to this. So that's why I'm saying, should we oil this?
Can't hurt. As long as we don't set it on fire.
Yeah, that's... Is coconut oil?
Flammable? Yeah, probably.
Or are we going to have to cut this and then... Instead of just...
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen to this pan. Do you have any like pan spray? That's not supposed to be flammable.
Are you sure?
No. I mean, the aerosol would be, but not.
We have some.
It can't hurt to put it on there just in case.
I mean, it can hurt. But or should we just go for it and see what happens?
How much do you like your pan?
I'm not attached to the pan.
Okay.
We can get another one at Goodwill or something if we need
Okay.
to.
So, why don't we?
That's
So-
kind of cool though.
So when you touched it, you saw how sticky it was. Like
Yeah.
it's going to be strings. So what I'm trying to decide is how long to leave it in there for it to solidify on the white thing. It's like marbly.
That's really cool though. Sorry, squirrel. Oh, I thought it was see-through. I said we just put some beads on there and heat it up. Put some beads on there, heat it up and see. They're heating it from below.
Yeah, because otherwise they're going to catch on fire again.
You sure you don't want to put on gloves just in case?
I don't like working with gloves.
Huh?
I don't like working with gloves.
Me neither, but in case you accidentally are like, oh shit, let me hold that. See-through first.
Oh, got it. We're done.
Oh wait, you gotta light that first.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That was really hard with Parmesan. Can't find my fingers.
We can't be losing digits.
It wasn't like lined up anymore.
You want this here?
Alright. Can you smoke them? So they catch on fire.
So I'm thinking that our heat source is too hot. I mean, if we melt them in the oven like, you know, those old sun catcher thingies, that's what these were, with little beads that melted in the oven.
I'm pretty sure those beads melted easier.
I don't know. That lady melted them. The lady melted them in like, she put them on her grill.
Because it's not being heated evenly.
And there's nothing to contain them. Just sitting on here.
certain point, right before they catch on fire.
And then just like, I wonder if we're gonna need to melt them on there and then like break it up and put it on there.
Well, you didn't really touch it when it was starting to melt, did you?
Yeah, it was just starting to melt and I was gonna swirl them together a little bit, and yeah, that's
when it caught on fire.
So we can melt them in a cookie cutter if it doesn't matter what shape they are, if you're going to break it apart and like attach them to that. They could be in a cookie cutter because the shape won't matter once you break them up. And
I don't have any metal cookie.
I don't either. Mine are plastic, I think.
I don't put cookies in little shapes. I just eat them.
I used to make them with the kids, so I have a whole set of plastic.
I mean, I like the way this looks. If it was a little more see-through. I'm wondering if when we heat it up and it starts to get melty, if we then like press it to flatten,
And remove the heat.
disperse the heat, right?
Yeah, so I think we should heat it up.
Move the heat
Remove it.
once it starts to melt, and
then squish them. You can try that.
Then it starts to cool. Looks like little snails or something.
Because of the hole still there?
Or nipples.
Oops. The blue's on the knife. So they're still moldable at this point? Yeah, I don't know if they were swirlable. I was busy smushing.
It's like taffy.
Mm-hmm.
it's not flat.
Is it hot?
No.
Not really. A little bit. But it kept its brightness.
Yeah. Ah. What if we mash them up?
Mmm.
Yes?
Yes. Just like the little ones in the little thingies. Do you want them all mixed together?
Yeah. Plus it'll be smaller pieces so that it'll heat better.
Yep.
That gonna mess up the cement if we hammer the cement. Can we hammer on here?
Yeah. I don't know how hard or how easy these are going to be to break.
Eye protection?
But
Eye protection?
I have eye protection.
Oh. Kind of go everywhere.
Yeah, and they're not pretty anymore. I wonder where the rest of it went.
I think there's some of it fly over here. Oh, here's a little piece. Why does it
Turn white?
that almost looks plasticky? Like there's something in the middle and the color is on the outside.
Could be. I never examined a pony bead before. Alright, so what can we use to pulverize these? They're just going to look like that though. They're going to look like a whole bunch of white flakes together. They're not going to look like color. If we
What
grind them
happens
up.
to the color?
I think it just shatters and then it looks... Try it.
I mean, but where's the color go?
Because I think it shatters. These are all like little teeny tiny cracks. Would be my guess. Although that looks like something inside there. I don't know. I'm not sure how that's going to look when it melts.
I mean, those are brighter.
Whatever he is.
Sometimes we're in people, so that's making a difference.
Could be. There's a blue one over there.
Should we just try to do this that way?
Yeah.
we should swirl it back, right? Yeah. It is really working with the end. So we're going to do the end for 40. Yeah. I should have put the button. Oh. The wind keeps knocking it out.
I just don't know how to keep the burn marks from going into like the black specks. It looks like grayish, and I don't know
Yeah,
how
like
to...
towards the edges there, I saw it was starting to turn black, so then I took the heat off a little bit and tried heating it like over in the corner more.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure that really did anything.
I mean, it looks better than the other one, so I wonder if, like, now we should take it off when it's warm, put it on here, and let it cool in the shape it needs to be in. Like move it now before it gets too hard, and then just let it sit and see if it molds at least into that. It might not stick,
Yeah.
but at least it would mold into that direction.
Yeah. Okay.
Or not. This is what it looked like.
It's prettier.
It is prettier. It's definitely prettier.
Yeah. That's a lot of work.
Yep. Whose idea was this?
Well, I don't know.
It's making me think of more stuff now, though. Look at this, how pretty that is.
Yeah.
It's making me think of, like, what else can I do with something like that? We're going to make a whole bunch of these pieces and then figure it out. So it's flat now, so you probably would be able to put them on there. I don't know how you feel about like the gray and the black in there though, and I don't know if it's because it's on the pan.
I think it's okay. Oh, it's very brittle.
Mm-hmm.
What are we thinking?
I like it. It's a lot of work though.
$500 chime.
Yeah, at least. It's stuck in my leg. I mean, should we just melt a whole bunch of it into a big piece and then you can break it off as you want it? In the sizes that you want? Or are you not fond of it?
No, I like it. I just wish it was easier.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And I wish we didn't lose so much hammering it. Like, I'm trying to think if there's a better way to crush them.
So I was thinking about that too, but I just feel like if we put them in anything to grind them up, I feel like it's gonna make them white again.
should we do?
Think about how many pieces you need
For what?
for that.
Are we covering the whole thing still?
Oh, I don't know.
If so, we need a smaller. You're sitting on some.
Look at my leg.
More under your butt. I see a green one. Right there. Oh, there it is. I'm thinking this might not work for this. It's going to take way too much. You can melt it and maybe you could do something a little bit on a smaller scale.
Okay. Let's at least maybe melt it all into the big clump and then decide from there.
Do you think that's enough or do we want more?
So I don't know what we're gonna do with it now, so I'm not sure. I think maybe we should just experiment with this amount first.
Okay.
Just to see if...
Maybe, because this is going to remelt that black stuff.
Oh, yeah. Put it down. I think it's gonna be pretty, but I'm just not sure logistically what's gonna happen. You know, logic. All right. Let's just get it warm. Ish.
Hot. Hopefully you can see. I can't.
Oh, it's cracking it all up. It looks really cool. Now if I can just get it off.
Super thin. That side's not quite as pretty as the other side. It's just super fragile. Wonder what we can do with it. I don't know, but these were fun. Fire! Well, that was experimenting with double trouble. Till next time.
Bye.